You needn't put your book away for me.
I finished the chapter.
Oh, please yourself. It's a free country.
Not this bit of it.
I thought I'd read for a while myself.
You?
Well, why do you sound so surprised?
Did I, dear?
You think I never picked up a book?
Well, that's just an impression you give mainly, I think, because you rarely ever pick up a book.
I'm as keen a reader as the next chap.
Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy a good read.
I always have.
Took you 2 years to read Oliver Twist.
Well, you don't go racing through the classics.
Well, that's certainly one thing they can never accuse you of, racing through the classics.
No, I don't claim to be a fast reader, just a selective one.
One book in 2 years? That's certainly selective.
Oh, where is it?
What?
My book. Could you see if it's fallen down your side?
Oh, really, Redvers? How is it you need an assistant even to read a book?
Well, it was here somewhere. You must have moved it.
Why would I move it?
Why? I don't know why. Who knows why women do these things?
I've no reason to move it.
Reason's got nothing to do with it. Feminine logic. Here's something we can move. Let's move it.
It doesn't seem to be here.
Have you looked under the bed? Right under.
Why don't I look under the bed?
Well, right under. Don't just skim through it like we do here.
Can't see any harm in it.
In what?
It's perfectly straightforward. Should be all right.
What should be all right?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
With Potter. It will be. Tell me, won't it? Everything's going to be all right.
Why don't you just keep away from him altogether?
My God, I've tried. Do you think I haven't tried?
What's he got lined up for you this time?
It should be all right. Seems fairly straightforward. This time it should be all right. With anyone else it would be all right. But then, he's not anyone else, is he?
What should be all right?
He's Potter.
You don't have to adopt him. He's just the man next door.
You chose the house.
I like the house.
The whole of the British Isles to choose from. You have to land me next door to Potter.
Oh, don't be silly.
I went through the place for woodworm, but nobody warned me about Potter.
Well, you'd hardly expect him to show up on the survey. What's he talked you into tomorrow?
To help him clean out his loft over the garage. He claims he wants to get rid of 30 years' worth of accumulated junk.
My God, I hope he's not including Aileen.
And since I've got the estate car, he wants me to help him cart the stuff off to the dump.
Well, sounds relatively harmless.
That's what I keep telling myself.
In fact, it's a good idea. It'll keep him away from the house. You know, it's Aileen's coffee morning tomorrow, and she'll go to pieces if he keeps interfering.
A couple of trips to the dump. I can't see really what can go wrong.
Just keep him away from the house. Then perhaps we ladies can enjoy our morning at the Potters for once.
Is there anything you want to keep? Tomorrow, when I'm cleaning out the garage, is there anything you want to keep? Well, you have to be more precise than that. I didn't know we had one, but if we did have one, I don't think I'd be able to recognize it. Ellen? Not asleep, are you, Ellen? Damn quick sleeper. Amazing little woman. Goes off like a scalded ferret. Never mind that I'm talking to her. I'm in the middle of a sentence and she's off. Leaving me prey to insomnia. Oh, right, I'm a martyr to sleeplessness. No need for us both to be awake. I was just saying, Aileen. There's no need for us both to be awake. Yes, that's the spirit. You go on zizzing. Have a good zizz. Really outstanding, the way she goes on. Zonk. I could enter her for competition. It's her hormones, I expect. That and not having too much to think about. Trouble with me is the brain's too active. Head full of jobs to be done. The old managerial habits die hard. The stars to... No, it's not stars, is it? Moon. Did you want the moon? Yes, that's it, moon. Did you want the moon to play with? What? You awake, okay? Can't you sleep? I can't. I haven't managed to get off here. Still, you know I can't sleep. I've got this damned insomnia.
We've both got insomnia.
Really?
I might as well face it.
How long have you had insomnia?
Exactly as long as you have had insomnia.
Well, that's a coincidence.
Yes, isn't it?
Both of us suffering in the same way. Well, they do say it's that sort of thing that brings a couple closer together.
Well, all right then, Redvers. What was it you wanted to discuss? Redvers? Are you still there, Redvers?
What?
Oh, God, he's still there. I'm not keeping you, am I, dear?
Any more tea in the pot?
Oh, yes, I'm sure there's more tea in the pot. Oh, dear. My mistake. What a pity. No more tea in the pot.
Funny.
Why don't I bring you a cup of coffee out a little later when you're clearing out the loft?
Damn strange.
It's not all that strange, dear.
It is when there's not even a tea bag left.
Did I hear a bell?
I didn't hear a bell.
Oh, dear, I hope it's not the ladies arriving already.
Not much I miss in the way of bells.
Why is that, dear?
Why? Because when I was running the Pottermans factory, I always insisted on prompt reaction to the various bells.
I see.
Once read a paper on the use of factory bells to the Institute of Professional Managers.
Oh, really?
Talk I illustrated by ringing a series of handbells.
And did it go down well?
It kept the beggars awake, anyway.
If you'll excuse me, dear, I must go and get ready for the ladies.
Yeah, the old hen party. I don't know how you fuss about with that lot.
Well, it's my turn to give the coffee morning, and it is for charity.
Last thing I feel when I look at that lot is charity.
Well, it doesn't happen very often.
Thank God.
They go to other people's houses much more frequently.
That's a process you ought to encourage.
For some reason I can never quite understand. They seem less than enchanted sometimes at the prospect of coming to this house. I wonder why.
Why? I can tell you why.
You can?
Well, of course I can. You forget I'm a man of profound managerial insight.
Just what I was saying to Diana only yesterday. She was asking me why I didn't leave you. And I replied, but Diana, how could I? He's a man of profound managerial insight.
The reason your coven of aging witches are reluctant to park their broomsticks here is me.
You know that?
Of course I know that.
Oh, my God, he knows it. That means that sometimes he does listen to me. Oh, Lord, I don't know how I'm going to cope if he suddenly started listening to me. I always had this comfortable feeling of security, based almost entirely upon the confidence that he was never listening to me.
I know what they see when they look at me. One of the last surviving independent males. Sticks in their craw, they can't abide it. You ever seen one of their husbands with his foot on a chair?
Never?
Exactly.
Although, to be fair, the invitation has usually been to go for coffee and not to go round and see their husbands with a foot on a chair.
You never will see it either.
Oh, he still doesn't listen to me, thank heavens, what a relief.
There's not one of the poor devils with nerve enough left to put his foot on his own chair in his own house.
Some of them seem very happy, dear.
That's not happy. That's house-trained.
If it's going to upset you, I'll cancel the coffee morning. I'll take the ladies out to a cafe somewhere.
Upset me? It's not going to upset me.
You sure?
I shan't be here.
You promise?
I shall be out there, cleaning out the loft. What are you doing?
I'll be off then.
Jolly good.
I'll be back for lunch.
I expect so.
Shall you be in for lunch?
So shall I.
I'm going out. I told you last night, remember?
Hello, you're all dressed up.
Do you like it?
Fine, fine.
Then why are you staring?
Isn't it a bit,
A bit what?
over-dressy?
I don't see why everybody else gets dressed up.
Do they?
Yes, of course they do.
I should have thought overalls would be more fitting.
Overalls?
Not that that's not very becoming.
Why overalls?
Why, indeed, I quite agree if that's what you want. After all, it's your wall.
My wall.
Well, that's what you're building, isn't it?
Not this morning, damn it. I'm going to Aileen's for coffee.
Ah,
Good grief, he'd have me building walls from morning till night.
I thought you liked building walls.
You said I like building walls. You'll enjoy it, you said. Give you a real sense of achievement, you said.
I think you can be very proud of your wall. I know it isn't straight, but for a first wall, it's really not bad.
I don't care what shape it is.
I must say I'm disappointed. You think you know a person.
I'm up to here with walls.
If I had thought for 1 minute that you didn't care what shape it is, I would never have allowed you near the blessed wall.
Well, I've got news for you. This morning I'm not going near the blessed wall.
I can understand that. You want a break. Why didn't you say so?
Oh.
We all need a break every now and then. You'll go at it all the harder this afternoon.
Oh!
Anyone here?
Up here. That you, Tolly?
Yes.
Good man. We're going to need your vehicle, Tolly. My God, how this stuff piles up.
I know. We all need a clear out sometimes.
Well, it's all going, I can tell you. I'm not having this damned rubbish.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Glad you could make it, Tolly.
So am I. Can't tell you how glad. What was in this damn sack you just threw down?
Oh, just a few rusty old spanners, that sort of thing.
You ought to be more careful, Redvers.
Oh, not to worry, Tolly. I've got plenty of other spanners.
Oh! My God, Redvers!
That surprised you, didn't it?
It would have if I hadn't moved.
Never associated me with the old weightlifting gear, did you?
Redvers, it would have killed somebody.
Not if you know how to take the strain. It's a knack, you know. Here's an old friend. Our first family tent. No, they don't make canvas like this anymore. Had some splendid halls in this old girl, Tolly. Can you catch her if I lower her down?
You sure there's nothing metal in it?
No, it's just a rolled-up tent.
How big a tent?
Oh, 4 berth, that's all. It's hardly the big top. Catch hold of her. You got her?
I think so.
Right, well, here's the rest of it then.
Redvers! It weighs a ton!
Well, there you are, you see. First class, heavy-duty canvas. What are you doing under there, Tolly?
I thought we'd have some sherry till the other ladies begin to arrive.
That's good thinking.
I don't see any harm in just a small one.
Or even 2 small ones.
I find if I take one occasionally, it helps my little problem.
What little problem's that?
My husband.
I see what you mean.
Well, here's to absent friends. And to the hope that for this morning at least, they'll have the tact to remain absent.
I'll drink to that.
Does anyone mind if I keep my gloves on?
How interesting. Sherry with gloves on. Is there some secret I'd be missing? I mean, do gloves prevent a hangover?
Only in the fingers.
You are in a good mood, you people.
Well, it's like a holiday, dear.
I feel slightly tipsy already. It's not the sherry, it's the absence of Redvers goes straight to my head.
I don't know how you live with husbands like yours.
Oh, it's really quite easy. It's like being swept along by a flood. No problem as long as you don't try going in the other direction.
She's bigger than I remembered.
Those are my feelings exactly.
I wonder if she's still serviceable. Pity to junk her if she's still got some mileage left, you know. Take her out on the lawn, Dolly. I'll nip up and get the poles. Who was that? Who's down there? Huh? Oh, it's you, Tolly. Are you still here?
Yes, I am still here.
I found the poles.
I noticed that.
I thought you'd be out there by now. Still, never mind. I've got a better idea.
So am I. I'm getting several better ideas.
I've been thinking about the lawn.
Not about me, just about the lawn.
You know my lawn, Tolly. First-class condition.
There was a time when I used to be.
You know how particular I am about that lawn.
You never touch it. Aileen does it all.
Only under my direction. You ask her, she'll tell you how particular I am about that lawn. Up you come.
What for?
There's a big old carpet up here we can use for protecting the lawn.
Put the tent up on the carpet.
You're a bit late, Tolly. I've already thought of that. Look out below.
Die! What was in that?
You've got a healthy curiosity. Just some old stuff that was blocking the way up here. You coming up?
Are you going to stop throwing things at me? No!
Did you say something?
Never mind. Just stay where you are, Rivers, until I get up the ladder.
Bit nervous on ladders, are you, Tolly?
No, I am not nervous on ladders. Norman, I'm not the least nervous on ladders.
It's called vertigo, you know.
I haven't got vertigo.
Try not to look down.
All right, have it your own way. I've got vertigo.
Well, there you are, you see. I can recognize the signs.
Damn and blast the thing.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, ladies. Just off to Mrs. Potter's coffee morning, are we?
Why, yes. Yes, we are, actually.
Jolly good. I'm heading that way myself.
How
nice.
see you there.
Why don't we all go together?
How nice. Well, we were wanting to talk to you about the jumble sale anyway.
Jolly good.
I thought the others would have arrived by now.
The calm before the storm. Relax and enjoy. Why don't we have another sherry?
Oh, that's a good idea. Another sherry and I shan't care who sees me with my gloves off.
People have usually started arriving before now.
Don't worry, they'll come.
Yes, of course they'll come.
You don't think
What?
What, dear?
they could be boycotting me?
Why on earth should people be boycotting you? No, I shouldn't think so.
I mean, it's not as if he suddenly got worse.
He's always been worse. Why should they start boycotting you now?
All I know is I'd feel a lot happier if the ladies would begin to arrive.
And how is Gordon?
Oh, he's terribly worried about property values.
You must cheer him up, dear.
I try. We went for a weekend bargain break.
And did he enjoy it?
No, he took the view that if they could do it at those prices, look how many years they'd been overcharging him.
Ah, just the people. You ladies are always good with carpet problems.
Carpet problems?
Must be a stain or something. Well, I'm usually fairly competent with those sort of things.
Well, there you are, you see. Come on then, both of you. Lend a hand. Come on, up you come. You can rest up a minute, Tolly. We've got help on the way here now.
There? Apparently.
That's it. I got you now.
Thank you.
There we are. Hang on, you'll be all right now. Up we go. Oh, dear. Made a right bodge of that, didn't we? Look, try and get your head through the hole. It's much easier that way. Sorry, lend a hand here, will you? The woman's got no sense of direction.
My hat!
No, never mind about your hat.
My shoe!
Oh, my God, what's she going to complain about next? Bring that shoe up when you come, will you? Your friend seems to be fretting up here.
Maybe they've got the dates mixed.
They haven't got the dates mixed.
I'm sure they'll come.
Well, where are they then? You know they're not coming. I know they're not coming. I'm a social outcast.
That's nonsense.
I might as well wear a little bell. They'll start pointing at me in the street. There she goes, they'll say. Poor creature. It's incurable, you know. She's married to him.
Well, they can't condemn you for that. If anything, it entitles you to sympathy.
Do remember, dear, you're not alone. You may be married to him, but some of us are married to almost as big a him.
Put your backs into it, ladies. Just a few more yards to go. What a spot of luck. We were all heading in the same direction. Come on, you bitch. Stop messing me about.
Oh, there's oil on my skirt. And on mine.
Oh, they do, you know. You wouldn't catch me wearing clerical skirts anywhere near a damn motorbike. Not to worry. You'll soon shift it with a drop of petrol.
Petrol? On our clothes?
No, I don't think so. I think you'll find it's oil. Ah, there you are, Rivers.
Well timed, Padre. We need a bit of a hand in here.
Coming.
Bring your friends.
Come along, ladies. You're invited too.
Well, if nobody's coming, I may as well take my gloves off.
I've been sitting here thinking about divorce.
Oh, you mustn't do that, dear. Tolly's such a sweet person.
Not divorce for me, for you.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that your husbands have reduced you to abject servitude.
Oh, no, dear, we couldn't agree to that.
Why not?
They wouldn't like it.
There you go.
I left Redworth once many years ago. I went back to Mother for 2 days.
What happened?
Absolutely nothing. That was the trouble. 2 days without a crisis. I couldn't stand the sheer uneventfulness.
What did he say when you went back?
He said, I want to talk to you, Aileen, very seriously about that kitchen sink. You're cramming much too much rubbish down that kitchen sink. You'll find it's all bunged up.
Oh, I do think that's sweet.
Oh,
You picked up just where you left off.
my God. No wonder the ladies are late. They've been in an accident.
Oh, lady, come in. Oh, my poor things. Was it frightful?
It was worse than that. It was your husband.
How's Jane's wall?
Coming along?
Got the makings of a good brickie.
Why? She's got the makings of a good brickie.
She must have. That's the second time I've heard that.
When it gets around, you know.
Well, there you are, is it? Bishop any better, is it?
Not really. I think he gets dafter.
There's a lot of it about. Seems to be the first requirement for high office these days.
Likes people to call him Barry.
Obviously an alias. What's he trying to hide?
No, I think it's his given name.
Is it?
So I understand.
There you are, is it? We all have our cross to bear. Does Jane fret for new appliances?
Jane?
Your wife?
Oh, that Jane. No, I can't say she does, bless her. Of course, she may have done, and I wasn't listening.
Aileen frets for new appliances.
Have you tried not listening?
Sorry.
Yes, I see you have.